You step 1 foot closer to that garage and I swear to God I'll have you arrested for breaking and entering." The woman's voice cut through the afternoon air like a knife. Behind her, 2 men in brand new safety vests stood frozen, one still gripping a bolt cutter against my padlock. She jabbed her finger at my chest. "This is official HOA business, Mr. Caldwell, and you're obstructing community safety." Hi, I'm Marcus Caldwell, and I'll be sharing this story today. What you just heard was the exact moment I realized my quiet life in Pinewood Heights, Georgia, was about to become a war zone, and the enemy wore a power suit and called herself the HOA president. Let me back up to where this actually started. Late September, 2024. One of those perfect autumn afternoons when the Georgia humidity finally breaks and you can breathe without feeling like you're inhaling soup. I'd left my property for maybe 40 minutes, just a quick run to the hardware store in Marietta for some Cat 6 cable, mounting brackets, and a decent cup of coffee. My place sits on 12 acres at the edge of Pinewood Heights. The house is a renovated Craftsman I'd spent 3 years restoring, but the real pride and joy is my detached workshop. Custom built, fully insulated, running on a hybrid solar system I designed myself after retiring from network security consulting. That workshop wasn't just a hobby space, it was my livelihood, the physical proof of 15 years building digital fortresses for corporations that couldn't afford to get hacked. When I turned onto my gravel driveway that afternoon, expecting silence, what I got instead was the sound of metal scraping metal. The unmistakable rhythm of someone forcing a lock they had no right to touch. 3 figures clustered around my workshop door. First was a tall guy with a bright yellow hard hat, so new it still had the price sticker working a bolt cutter through my padlock like he was cracking a safe. Second wore a neon orange vest over a polo shirt, clutching a clipboard like it gave him authority. Third stood back with his phone out, recording everything like this was some kind of documentary. I pulled my truck to a stop and just sat there for a second, letting reality sink in. Then I stepped out.